What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Vikings franchise on Madden 17. What's on the agenda today? Well, we begin here in week 7. We're going to go through a few weeks of the season. Not sure what game I wanted to play through quite yet, but we're going to put a good dent in this season as now we're 1-5. And we're coming off, of course, the Hundley heartbreak in Green Bay. Brett Hundley comes off the bench and leads the Packers to victory with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. So that kind of ruined that whole episode, and then we lost our next 2 that we simmed to the 49ers and the Saints. So we're going to begin today by simming through the Broncos game, getting to our bye week, and then seeing where we're at around the halfway point. And how about that? The Vikings actually get a victory as we equal our win total from a season ago, 21-13 over Denver. As our rookie quarterback, Joey Finney, played a pretty good game, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. As our defense forced a couple turnovers, Antoine Biddle gets a rushing touchdown. And Josh Doctson has a big game as a receiver, and so does Will Tye. And I've been really happy that I signed Will Tye to this team. He might be the long-term solution at tight end, and I wasn't exactly expecting that. And on defense, 2.5 sacks here for Ridgeway. Floyd gets 1, Hegman. But I'm not sure where Danielle Hunter has gone. He had 3 sacks in the first game of the season, and none since then. And here is a look at the watch list at the moment. We are now halfway through the season, roughly. So I've found a great deal of the top talent so far, and there are some good standouts on here. And I had just found a linebacker who had 2 A- traits. I'll get to that in a moment. Malcolm Sanu, definitely one of my top players here at 21 years old, 6'2", A- press. I mean, that is a top 5, top 10 type of talent to me. And for him to have a late first round grade is pretty crazy, so he'll be a player that we definitely target. Where is that linebacker? BJ Burbank. A- tackle, A- hit power, and B- pursuit. And his talent is above his projection, so another player I have a lot of interest in. And 27 players so far make up this full watch list. So hopefully we find some more good ones because we have a lot of picks this year. And it's going to be the biggest offseason towards turning this franchise around. So as we continue on here, we have 2 wins, 5 losses. We're about to take on the 3-5 Detroit Lions. Now I think I'll actually play this game and sim the next 2. Because a win here would bring us back to 3-5, and it's in the division, so it could be a big game for us. And this is also a chance for us to increase our win total from last year. So let's jump into today's game against Detroit. And it's time to get going here. Color Rush Thursday Night Football in Detroit. And we're again going to focus on the offense with Joey Finney, a rookie quarterback who has shown some good improvement this year. And I think that at least our offense is finally headed in the right direction. But sadly, our defense that was so good back in Season 1 is now a shell of its former self, both in terms of success and personnel. So we have a lot of work to do across the team. And the Lions start the day. Oh, Christoph Leak makes a play. And then on 3rd down, they don't get in. Now, if we could just get the ground game going and take some pressure off of the rookie quarterback. Antoine Biddle going nowhere on 1st down. Playing pretty soft here on the outside. Let's test him. Oh, what is that route? Why did he run like a 2-yard comeback? Come on, Doctson, do a better job this time. Finney fires, and we get nothing on our opening drive. So not the start I was hoping for today. 24 yards there to Kendall Wright. Detroit right back into scoring range. Here's 3rd down. They get Marvin Jones. And then Eric Ebron. And they will... Ooh, knocked away by Barr. Can we make a stand? No. Theo Riddick scores a touchdown. So we're down 10 now in the 1st quarter. If we can't run, we still got to get the ball to our playmaker out of the backfield here. Antoine Biddle. Oh, I wanted to cut inside the block there of Landry. And that may have cost us some yardage. How much do we trust this team to convert 3rd and 1s? Here's Biddle. And we had to cut it to the right side just to get there. And one more play here in the quarter. Throw it, Finney. He lost it. It took him forever. I'm not sure what happened back there, but he had Will tie a lot earlier in the play. And this team is just not equipped to make these kind of comebacks on drives. I don't know how Doxson made that catch, but we get 10 yards. So 3rd and 15, and they'll go underneath here. Finney to Doxson. That makes it 4th and 5, so we got some yardage there. Let's hope we can keep Detroit from increasing the lead this possession as Riddick gets them a 1st down. They get 4 on 2nd and dropped again by Kendall Wright. That's his 2nd 3rd down drop. Now let's sim some of the offense. See how they do. Incomplete here for Doxson. And then just 2 yards to tie. So a slow start for us. And we're down double digits. Coming off a victory, I expected a little bit more from us. Lions get back into our territory, but Clay Matthews recovers a fumble. Thank you for the turnover. And now we get to spend some time in Detroit territory. Just get a 1st down with Biddle. And 13 to Marvin Gregg. All right, here's our chance to get back in this. As Finney throwing left. And that should be a 1st down as Clemens was running, or Will Tye was running a crossing pattern. Come on, there's no one in the box right now. And Biddle still only gets about 5. It's 2nd and 6 for Finney. And no, it's dropped by Marvin Gregg. He could have scored right there. Come on, Marvin. We can't have that. 3rd and 6. And the pass. Caught for the touchdown on the slant. That's Laquan Treadwell getting us on the board. Finally, we can finish a possession. Easy play here. No pass rush. He's wide open. Good throw. Good job, Treadwell. There we go, Clay Matthews. He's making plays for us. Intercepted by Christoph Leak. Okay, let's go, Minnesota. You got to capitalize off mistakes. And we look to do that here. Play action for Finney, as he will throw this through the back of the end zone. Let's see, I like this look here. We'll get Doxson. Oh, and the rush gets to Finney. Looked like we had a good chance here. I mean, we have Clemens right there. No one over the middle. Finney, though, just hangs on to the football and takes the sack. We do hit the field goal, tying it at 10. And the Lions will get it again. Oh, come on, Christoph. You give him a penalty right off the bat. And then Dwayne Washington for 25. Charles Tapper, though, is back, and he sacks Stafford. So 40 seconds to go in the half. Hunter can't get anywhere. And the pass is incomplete. We get some pressure, though. That was pressure from Charles Tapper, who's now wearing Everson Griffin's number 97. So 3rd down, we'll see if we get some more rush. And double team on Tapper. That won't help us. Up the middle. Out to Ebron. Make the play. And the field goal is blocked. Catanzaro had the kick blocked. And now we have 14 seconds. So, just a handful of seconds left. Let's try to float it deep for Clemens. Nope, picked off by Darius Slay. He's trying to get something big downfield, and Slay gets a good return. Final play of the half right here. 1st down. Stafford throws it up. And was it picked? I don't think so. I think it's just incomplete. And the half is over. Detroit scores the first 10. We score the second. And we'll see if we can get that third victory in the second half. And it's time to get the second half going now. Tied at 10. We'll try running it here. Biddle. Oh, there we go. Antoine Biddle. There, we finally got him some space. There we go. He never gets to show off the speed. He's always getting hit too quickly. 75-yard touchdown. Let's watch it back as we run to Doxson's side. First off, Greg does a good job. Then we get a block on a linebacker. Nevin Lawson has the best chance to make this play. But Biddle, with the cut-up field, gets past Lawson before he can even react. And then, you know the rest. He's got that high gear, that elite speed. Antoine Biddle puts the Vikings on top. It's kind of weird not planning out a come-from-behind strategy right now. We're winning by 7. Let's see how long it lasts. 15 yards to the fullback. That's perfect. And a penalty on Daniil Hunter. Also perfect. They are close to field goal range. They are kind of there now. And then Marvin Jones puts them in the red zone. Lions will throw it on second down. The lob intercepted by Anthony Barr. They just threw a fade to Golden Tate with Anthony Barr in coverage. That is very strange, but I love how it all played out. Detroit keeps turning it over. We have to take this game from them. Up 7 here in Ford Field. Uh-oh. So close to another big run. Let's go forward again. Sweep. Biddle. Okay, back to normal. They aren't respecting our receivers right now. Now, I don't know if Treadwell can get off the press that easily here. We might try it. Knocked away. Darius Slay with great coverage. 3rd and 9 for Minnesota. And Will Tye, they're lobbing it. What a throw by Finney. It gave him a chance. But is that Matt Money? Matt Money defending Will Tye, who almost had a great grab. And the Lions get back to work with Dwayne Washington at tailback, carrying the load of the offense. And they do not convert there, so they'll kick it right back to us. Getting close to that fourth quarter. Gotta love what our defense has done today. This was definitely unexpected. However, we just went 3 and out, so that's not going to help. Pass break up for Cash, but then 21 to Ebron. And they get to around midfield, 15 more. 15 more. Showing blitz, backing off. Stafford fires, almost picked again by Xavier Rhodes. Stafford is just, he's taken so many risks today. I'm not sure what it is, but he is being very reckless with the football. And on second down, wow, look at the coverage from Trey Waynes. Let's see if they're ready for this. Lincoln Cash on the blitz. Oh, picked up. And Golden Tate's wide open. The Lions get a big conversion to the 8. It's now goal to go. And Stafford, oh, to Ebron. He's down to the 1 and shaken up after the hit from Barr. Stacking the box on 2nd and goal. Here comes Barr. And that's not a fumble. Are you kidding me? They call that incomplete. They called that incomplete. And we make the play on 3rd and goal. Could not get locked in time. I was making so many adjustments. But we got Christoph Leak making the play that will keep Detroit out of the end zone, but they're going to go for another try. It is 4th and goal for Detroit. Stafford, complete for the touchdown to Marvin Jones. And the Lions with the extra point can retie this game. They got it. So it's 17-17 as the Vikings take over. Come on, Joey, lead us down the field. 3rd down, 11 yards to Will Tye. Let's get into plus territory and keep the chains moving. Let's use the clock as well as Biddle will take this for about 5 yards. And on 2nd and 5, there's Greg. He gets the first down for us. This will be good for 10. We'll take the clock down to the warning. Now let's use as much time as we can. Biddle for a few. Now we run the stretch. And Biddle falling forward. Is that a first? It's awful close. 3rd and inches. If we convert here, there's nothing Detroit can do. 3rd and inches. Gabriel Fair. Wow, he keeps going. I thought he was going to score for a second. But we get the first down. That's all we needed to do. And we use a timeout with 2 seconds left. This for our 3rd victory of the season and our 2nd in a row, which will give us a little bit of hope this season. It wouldn't necessarily be finished. This for the win. 31 yards, left hash. It's up cleanly. And the kick is good. The Vikings will leave Detroit with a win. Just too many mistakes by Matt Stafford, and the interceptions really hurt him. Antoine Biddle had a big touchdown for us, and we actually get to celebrate a victory. It's kind of strange in this series to be doing so. But very happy we're now 3-5 on the year. So we did not get a great game today from Joey Finney, just 87 yards. It was more so capitalizing on mistakes and our running game actually producing. There you go, Antoine Biddle. He had a 75-yard touchdown and still 76 yards on his other 20 carries, which isn't like a great average, but it was at least some production. And overall, I'm pretty happy with this performance given where this team is at right now. So this victory takes us to the halfway point of the season. And now at 3-5, we take on the Eagles. Let's go through these next couple games. We do not win this time around. We fall to Philadelphia, and Antoine Biddle loses some awareness. So we sit at 3-6, and now take on 2-7 Washington. You guys know I love scouting receivers. Well, here's Cedric Kidd from Montana, a route runner type. B+ release, B route running, and B- catching at 5'10", 183. Cannot wait to see his combine score. Oh, B pass block, B impact, and C run. Okay, Corey Ben-Wickery is interesting. We lost to the Eagles by 3, so nearly another win. We're playing some close games at least. Now we're 3-6 after Finney throws 3 interceptions. So a couple rough games for him. Reggie Irving runs the football well. Biddle fumbles for the 2nd time this season. Treadwell produces. So does Clemens for us. Well, the interceptions are really tough to overcome. And Daniil Hunter finally gets back in the sack column this week. And against Washington, we lose again. They were just 2-7, and they send us to 3-7 with a 28-7 loss. Back-to-back losses suddenly for Minnesota, as we are now 10 games into the season, and a really poor offensive day for us. As Finney, very quiet, and not much going for Antoine Biddle as well. So not a lot to take away from, as we only score 7 points. And up next, we take on the San Diego Chargers. How are they looking? Well, they're 4-6, and their starting quarterback is, of course, Teddy Bridgewater. We've seen that on the bottom line throughout this season. I thought it was because of injury. However, it is because he is the higher overall player. So Teddy Bridgewater will face Minnesota next time. We've seen him in the playoff or the preseason before where the games don't count, but now we're going to face Teddy and the game does count. That'll be game number 11 on the season. And here's how the schedule looks to finish. We'll probably sim a good deal of these games and then be on to the off season, as we are sitting at 3-7 right now. So this year is kind of over for us unless we win out and get a bunch of help. But that's going to do it for this episode. Up next, we're taking on Teddy and the Chargers. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback below in the comment section. I will see you all next time against Teddy. Have a great day.